We're going to start with RXT. I think a couple of you were already talking about this. This is Rackspace. Rackspace shares are trading higher after the company reported better than expected Q1 sales results. This stock popped nicely here. Looks like it found some resistance here at 4. Can't quite get through it yet.
It's not it. I don't think it's that. I think it's the deal with AMD, the memorandum of understanding. I think that's
okay. So in addition to earnings, it also, thank you, 13, also signs a memorandum of understanding to establish a new category of governed enterprise AI infrastructure. I'm assuming you've gone through this, so I'll let you do that here. Quick look at the short interest on this name. 19.65% of the float shorted with 3.09 days to cover. So it's not quite at our 20% high threshold, but boy, it's sure knocking on the door there. So there's significant short interest here. Now we have the 2 positive catalysts, it sounds like, or at least 1 for sure here, plus earnings. Float is 111.5 million. 13, what do you think here on RXT?
So in addition to their earnings, which, the earnings were mixed, so I don't think that we're seeing a lot of movement here from their earnings. And they had guidance that they kind of guided lower on EPS than what was estimated. But I think the real reason for the movement here is that MOU with AMD and what they're going to try to do, and this is for a multi-year strategic partnership. They're trying to create an enterprise AI cloud. So that's going to be a multi-year deal. The company could raise capital, RXT. So that's something that I would keep in mind here. They do have revenue, they do have cash, but only about 3/4 at their current cash burn rate. So I would think that there's going to be a capital raise coming here soon with this company at some point, especially if that deal with AMD is going to have any traction. The company also has some short interest here. 19.65% of the float is shorted, but only 3 days to cover. So the days to cover doesn't really meet our criteria, but it's still enough to where we're going to see some results of a short squeeze. This is not going to be a prolonged multi-day one. And then as far as resistance goes, we're kind of at it right now. I looked at 4 as being the next area of resistance. I didn't look beyond that for another area of resistance because the area that I'm looking at right now goes all the way back to 2023. And then it gets a little bit thicker up beyond 4. So I don't know how much further beyond 4 it's going to really go. It may get up to 450, but then the supply really gets heavier there from, actually, this is 22 that we're in now. So 2022, this consolidation from October and September, that's where we're headed right now. And that's what's got me concerned about upside.
Okay. Also, I've got a bullish fair value gap here that is still unmitigated. And what I like the most about this is that the VWAP is currently at the bottom end of the range. So actually makes it fairly easy to trade this. We'll see if it comes back in. Looks like it's curling and trying to go through 4. See if it's got the strength to do that here.